It's been nothing short of a Tamil drama for the past 1 week, and the war for Tamil throne is just intensifying this Friday morning as well. The political crisis looms large as the camp in AIA-DMK has been divided. Sasikala supporters have been placed under the security of a resort. There's a close eye being kept on them. Security guards have been deployed at Kanchipuram's Golden Bay Resort, where nobody is allowed to enter or leave the premises. Resort normally has security at the entrance gate. Now there's a perimeter of security. What we also know from our sources, the internet has been blocked. There are mobile jammers as well, so that no calls can be made in or out. And this is the place where all the MLAs who are pledging their support to Sasikala have been housed. These MLAs have also been denied access to newspapers. There is also a security cordon about 1 kilometer away from the resort, barring journalists and TV crews from reaching inside the resort. MLAs have been largely ordering room service from what we know, and while few have been descending to the common area for their meals, they are being provided with complimentary breakfast buffet, fish, mutton curry, different kinds of rice, vegetable thalis and desserts as well. But it's a complete lockdown for them. In this picture that you can see of the Golden Bay Resort is where they have been housed in, or rather caged in, one would say. And there is a constant patrolling in the corridors so that nobody is allowed to interact with these MLAs. Getting a reaction of a political leader.
When Ms. Shashikala went to the governor, she said that she has the papers signed by the MLAs in her support of the 130 MLAs. But then you can't go by that. Anybody can sign. I'm not going to go and cross-check whether those signatures belong to those MLAs. So all the 130 MLAs need to be present. They cannot be paraded in front of the governor. You cannot do that. But then they need to be present here in front. I say that if you are so confident of your support, why don't you let them loose? There's a saying in English, let your love free. If it's yours, it'll come back to you. If it doesn't, never was. So the same thing I say, go ahead.
So it's a house of 234, and while Sasikala has said she has 130 MLA support with her, let me go across to my colleague Ashish, who's joining us from Kanchipuram. Golden Bay Resort which is there in Kanchipuram. He's just stationed outside it. So Ashish, how are these MLAs enjoying their caged holiday for now?
Devina, yes, they are enjoying very much of their vacation. While the state is facing the political turmoil, they are chilling, relaxing, enjoying food, enjoying different kind of desserts, everything they are enjoying here. They came to this Golden Bay Resort, which is behind me actually. They came on Wednesday night at around 11 a.m. Yesterday evening, on Thursday evening, the party leaders who are taking care of these MLAs, they organized one folk dance event, one screening of one super hit Tamil movie. So they are enjoying folk dance, they are enjoying Tamil movies, they are enjoying food, they are enjoying different facilities available inside the resort, like spa, like gym, like sauna bath, everything they are enjoying. This beach has its own personal and private beach, so they are enjoying that beach also. Now this is the situation. We have the confirmation that 90 MLAs are present inside this resort, Golden Bay Resort, including 6 of female MLAs, women MLAs, and the only voice and only concern the MLAs are raising, and when only displeasure MLAs are showing over the lack of communication, because they are not allowed to use mobile phone, they are not allowed to use landline phone, they are not allowed to involve in any kind of outside interaction. So they are completely cut off, and that's the only point the MLAs are raising. Our sources have confirmed that yesterday one MLA who became very angry over lack of mobile phone facility, he tried to walk out from this resort, but actor turned MLA who is also inside, Karuna, intervention, and he pacified that particular MLA, and then everything was sorted out. So yes, the MLAs are showing displeasure over that why their mobiles has been kept away, or why they are not allowed to use their mobile phone. One more interesting point, what our sources are confirming us, that yesterday Fishery Minister...
So 90 MLAs inside. 90 MLAs inside that resort, Ashish, and out of which around 6 are female MLAs. And what O. Selvam has said, it's nothing short of forced captivity. What are the options before the governor now? For how long will these MLAs be inside the resort till the time Sasikala can prove her majority on the floor? 117 is what she needs to cut the ice. And as the slugfest for Chief Minister's chair plays out in Chennai, Sasikala seems to be losing out as far as support from other political parties is concerned. The DMK, which has 89 MLAs, is holding its cards close to its chest. Congress has thrown its weight behind O. Selvam. Now Congress has 8 MLAs in the state. Now he is locked in a power struggle with Chinnamma. Tamil Nadu Congress president now will meet party vice president Rahul Gandhi to discuss Congress's role, which will be crucial as each MLA counts for OPS as well. Realizing that it can no longer afford to just sit back and watch the events unfold, BJP too has thrown its hat in the ring. BJP has an MLA elected from Kanyakumari. BJP wants AIA DMK to remain united under OPS's leadership as Sasikala is losing ground support. And how? Take a listen in to DMK working president M.K. Stalin interacting with the media.
So how do you look at the situation at this point of time? What do you think?
Sorry.
But Tamil Nadu is facing a crisis of sorts. So who would you be supporting? You asked for the floor test. What do you think of it now? So how do you look at the situation at this point of time? What do you think?
Sorry.
But Tamil Nadu is facing a crisis of sorts. So who would you be supporting? You asked for the floor test. What do you think of it now?
All right, that's the exclusive reaction of M.K. Stalin, keeping his cards close to his chest right now. But DMK could be looking at another political matrix in the state. Remember, the leadership vacuum that will be created is working in DMK's favor at this point of time. Let me go across to Akshaya, who's joining us as well. Now, Akshata is also joining us, and Akshaya is also with us from outside the OPS's residence. So, Akshata, first coming to you at the moment. What's the scene outside the OPS residence? Because we've seen blow hot, blow cold. He met the governor yesterday. What's the inside detail coming of the action plan today?
Devina, let me just show you what's happening around here at O. Selvam's residence. It's heavily barricaded, so we're about 200 meters away from his residence. You still see a lot of supporters making their way inside. Yesterday we saw a marathon meeting taking place. Today as well, it's understood that Selvam and his camp will be in a huddle. Several of his supporters have been gathering at his residence to show their solidarity with Selvam. As we've been pointing out, he's got a lot of support from former MLAs, from MPs, from several party leaders as well. But the problem is, Devina, that the only people that matter at this point are those MLAs, the representatives who will vote in a floor test in the assembly. And all of them are, of course, cooped up in the resort, as we've been telling you here on India Today. But having said that, what the support that he's got really, as far as the party is concerned, really means that Selvam has managed to grab a huge chink from the AIA-DMK. He holds a large number of support. He holds a large number of cadre as well as ground-level workers who've come together in his support. As far as today is concerned, Devina, Selvam is expected to have a rather quiet day, no media interactions as such. He said what he had to say yesterday. He even met the governor, so he'll let things play out now, possibly in the next few days. You know, a lot of reports have been suggesting that possibly next week is when we can expect the governor to actually act after the DAK's verdict. So Selvam will be playing it, safe till then. He'll keep a watch on the developments. He's unlikely to speak to the media as well today.
All right, Akshata, be with me because I want to play out that how there are different voices that are coming in support of OPS, who is now chosen to remain silent. We saw the meditation that he did at the Jaya Memorial. Since then, he's also got a lot of support from the film fraternity. Kamal Hassan has backed OPS here on India Today. Now, actor Gautami has hit out at Sasikala and said that Chinnamma doesn't have the credentials to become the chief minister. This is another India Today exclusive.
Gautami joining me. Appreciate your joining us, ma'am. Do you believe also, like Kamal Hassan, that O. Selvam deserves a chance to remain chief minister and that Sasikala should be seen as an outsider, someone who doesn't deserve to be chief minister?
I have been very definitively and vociferous in my support of Mr. O. Selvam as chief minister, or needing to continue to be the chief minister of the state of Tamil Nadu.
But Gautami, you know, Sashikala, the fact is, has the numbers. She has the numbers, and at the end of the day, it is about majority MLAs. It's not about individual sentiment or public sentiment. It's about the MLAs who at the moment seem to be supporting her.
No, Mr. Rajdeep, I'm sorry. With all due respect, I beg to differ. This is not, and it should not be about a number of MLAs who are supporting any party. It should be about the person who is best qualified to fulfill the requirements of that job and to fulfill the promises made to the people, promises on which the people have elected all these individual MLAs to form a government to serve the people.
Why do you think Sashikala is not qualified? I mean, is it that you're saying she's not qualified because she hasn't fought an election before? Why should she be already seen as someone who's unqualified to be Chief Minister?
She does not have any prior political or public or governance experience at all, Mr. Rajdeep. And sitting in the seat of the Chief Minister of one of India's foremost states like Tamil Nadu, at a time when we have so many issues that need to be dealt with in a critical state, is hardly the time to give somebody the benefit of the doubt.
But the fact that she has no political experience can be countered by her supporters who say she spent 2 decades in close proximity with Jayalalitha, that she's learned politics at Jayalalitha's feet. Can we prejudge Sashikala even before she's given a chance to become Chief Minister?
I'm saying that this job and this position and the responsibilities that come with it are far too immense to take any kind of a chance. There is absolutely no room there to say, let's give her a chance and see what happens. We simply cannot afford to do that, because these are people's lives. These are the people of Tamil Nadu and the future of Tamil Nadu. So there's absolutely no way you can take a chance on the presumption that something she's been, perhaps looking over somebody's shoulder, or maybe something might have rubbed off on her, or something she might have acquired through watching and observing, would have equipped anybody, not just her, would have equipped anybody to be in this position and take up this responsibility at this critical juncture of this state's future.
Are you saying in a way, Gautami, and that you are trying to echo what you believe is the demand of the masses and the AIDMK cadre, that the people want OPS as the Chief Minister, you want to reflect that mass public sentiment in a way?
Yes, I do. And it's not a question of belief. This is fact. This is fact. Because it's not just the cadre alone. You need to also consider the people. Actually, you need to primarily think of the people of Tamil Nadu.